Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Yet another important video for class 10th students. This is the chapter on arithmetic progressions which we are taking up, and this has some of the very important PYQs, that is previous year questions of board exams. So before I get into the questions, let me tell you about the basic tendencies you have to develop as a student studying at school level. You know, when you pass out of the school, you need the higher tendencies, higher competencies, and that is why working on your addition skills, subtraction skills, multiplication, division and divisibility skills is really important, and everybody should practice this Vedic Maths video course. It will help you in developing 10 times faster speed of calculations, and then you can actually solve 114 worksheets in this course, and 61 explanatory videos are given for your support, and this will help you in obviously coming in those 1% people who succeed in competitive exams. Beginner level Vedic Maths course for you. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. 9896369963 is the WhatsApp number. It is given in the description also here. Right, let's see the first question. So we have to solve the equation. So there is an equation which is given here. Now, how do you tackle this question? See, this is an arithmetic progression. In the first term, A is given as -4, and the common difference D is second term minus the first term, that is -1 plus 4, which is 3. Right? Now, what is this x? X is a part of this series, right? And therefore an, that is the last term, is x. And what is this 437? It is actually Sn, that is sum of all the terms, and that is 437. Now for Sn, the formula is n upon 2 a plus an, right? And that is given as 437. And for an, the formula is a plus n minus 1 into d, that is given as x. So let's put the values of a and d. A is -4 plus n minus 1 into d is 3 equal to x, and that gives me 3n minus 4 minus 3 is -7 as x. Because see, I have to solve the equation, that means I have to get the value of x. So the value of n can be picked up from here, which is x plus 7 upon 3. So let's see where we will use this value. N upon 2, a is 4, that is -4, and an is last term x, that is 437, and now the value of n is x plus 7 by 3, which I can put here, right? So that gives me n upon 2 times -4 plus the value of x is 3n minus 7, so I can put here 3n minus 7 and solve to get the value of n from here, which in turn when substituted here will give me x, right? Or you can deviate from here and start with this value n. N is x plus 7 upon 3, so when I put it here, x plus 7 upon 3, 3 2s are 6, and then x minus 4 equal to 437, and we can find the value of x directly. So either you can do like this by eliminating x, finding n, and then finding x, or you can directly eliminate n using this. And now this is the quadratic which you will get. So this will be x square, and then -4 plus 7 is plus 3, and minus 28 equals 6 times this, 6 7s are 42, so 2 4, 6 3s are 18, 22, 2 2, 6 4s are 24, 26, 2 6 2 2. So here we will have x square plus 3x minus 2650 equal to 0, and you can solve this and let me know in the comments. I'll leave it as a DIY. You have to tell me what value of x did you obtain. Okay, so this is the method. So there are two different ways you can do it. Next question is again a previous year question where sum of n terms is given by this. So I can write it as 5 n square plus 3n, and divide by 2 is common, right? So I can write half of this. Okay, and now we need to find the 20th term. So to find any term of an AP whose Sn is given to us, use this. Sum of these many terms minus the sum of one less number of terms. Just think, if there are 20 terms, you add them and you subtract the first 19 terms from them, you are going to get the 20th term, right? And that's what I am doing here. So S20 will be obtained when I put n equal to 20 here, 5 times 20 square plus 3 times 20, and minus S19 will be obtained when I put n equal to 19 here, so 5 times 19 square plus 3 times 19. So to solve this, let's see the first terms here. 5 by 2 times 20 square minus 5 by 2 times 19 square. So I have taken the 5 by 2 common, and then second term plus 3 by 2 times, we have 20 here minus 19 here. See, the calculation becomes so easy. And so 5 by 2 times a square minus b square is a plus b times a minus b, and 3 by 2 times 1. So what is this calculation? I think this number is going to be a fraction here and a fraction here. So I can write the numerators. This is 390, so 195 plus 3, 198 by 2. So I have taken the LCM also, and so this gives me 99 as the answer for the question. The term number 20 is 99. Very important for board exams, how to find a particular term when Sn is given to us. Next up, we have a question where the sum of first 10 terms is minus 150. So S10 is given to us as minus 150. And look at the second statement. Sum of its next 10 terms. Next 10 terms. So if, see, these are 10 terms and these are next 10 terms. How do you find the sum of these 10? You will find the sum of 20 terms first, and then subtract this much, sum of the first 10 terms from that. You will get the sum of next 10 terms. Now that is the concept we have to use in the question. So what is the next thing given to us? Sum of next 10 terms means S20 minus S10 is given to us as minus 550. And so if S10 is minus 150, I can put minus 150 here. So S20 will be minus 550 plus S10, right? So plus S10 means S10 is minus 150, and therefore S20 is minus 700. Now using this statement that S10 is minus 150 and S20 is minus 700, I can find the AP by formulating two equations. So I'll formulate the equations for you and then I'll ask you to do it and post your comments here, okay? So S10 is 10 by 2, 2a plus 10 minus 1, 9b. So that is minus 150. And the other one, S20, 20 by 2, 2a plus 20 minus 1, 19b equals minus 700. Now these are the two conditions. And now this 5, this is 5 and this is 10. So I can shift the 5 to the other side. This will give me 2a plus 9b equals, divide by 5 means minus 30 and divide by 10 means minus 70. 2a plus 19b. So pretty easy equations now, and you can find a and b from these two equations. And what will be the AP? AP will be, you know the terms, right? A plus b, a plus 2b and so on. So you have to find three terms of the AP and let me know in the comments, did you get it right? Right, let's see the next one. Another question of 2 marks which existed in one of the previous exams, and this is based again on finding a term when Sn is given to us. The same thing works for us here. See, you can check Sn minus twice of Sn minus 1 plus Sn minus 2. Now this is given in the question. Can you see Sn minus 1, Sn minus 2, they are like consecutive. Sn minus 1, then 1 less than that, and the n minus 1 is 1 less than n, right? Consecutive. So it is primarily like S5, S4, S3, like this, right? Correct? And we know that whenever we have to find a term like term number 7, how do you find that? You subtract S6 from S7. Remember this rule, and that is what I am going to apply here. So this is the right hand side, RHS. So I am trying to convert it to left hand side, D now. There is a coefficient 2 here, so I will separate it out. I will write it twice. See, I have written it twice and then Sn minus 2. Now, if you see the first two terms, don't they resemble this? See, n minus 1, 7, 6, right? And between these two, if I take the minus out, I will have Sn minus 1 and Sn minus 2, like this. And don't they resemble like this? N minus 1 and n minus 2, they are also consecutive. So this becomes what? See, S7, so we get term number 7. Sn, so we get term number n. Minus Sn minus 1, so we get term number n minus 1. Now this is the concept which normally the students get confused in. And if you crack this step, next step is your answer, because any term minus its previous term is actually the common difference, D.